Welcome back to another heartwarming episode of Popcorn with Piyu, the podcast where we explore various aspects of life and find a thread that connects us all. I'm your host Priyanka Naidesai, and today we have this incredible guest with us who have touched the hearts of hundreds, not just with her kind words but with her unwavering dedication and kindness. Our guest is affectionately known as the dog feeder auntie, and her name is Maria Gomes. She's a true local hero from our very own Goa. She has devoted her life of caring of the stray dog of our community, ensuring that each and every one of them gets a food every single day. Imagine the amount of love and dedication it takes for feeding 300 stray dogs daily. Welcome to the show, Auntie Maria. It's a pleasure to have you again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, Auntie, how are you?
Okay, very good. Very tiring job. It's not that easy. Every day, get up and it's like not one day you go, one day you don't go. The work has to be kept going every day.
Yes.
And the thing is that I started first, I worked in many houses, I worked in shops, I worked in a shelter. Then afterwards, I didn't have any work and all.
What exactly you did in this house?
I worked in two places, slave as a maid in people's house first. I worked in a food processing.
Okay.
It was in till end of 2011. Then I didn't have a job. I stayed in my house. I was on the street, slept on the street for 3 years. Then I got a job. I didn't have a room to stay. So at that time I did not have to feeding from Karandal ke KTC bus stand. I used to go walking to my friend's house. So on the way I used to take kids. Okay, it was in 2012. I should have seen that time I didn't have room. Then in 2014 I got a room. So that's the time I started working. It's in little and it was pretty less quantity. After that, then I would do my rickshaw. Then I had started to be extra because Karandal was going to be
How many dogs do you feed?
now, you don't count like it.
When you started with organic feeding,
Maybe 10, 12, maybe 20. Because I used to go on Karandal Veterinary road. So on the way, I used to pick biscuits in the beginning.
okay.
After 3 years, then I started. Then I got a home, I got slab.
How many meals do you use in per day?
Different areas. Like morning time, I have from Karandal and from this area. I go by cycle, we go around.
Yeah.
Then in others, right, we went for where you enter. With the cycle I go. When I have a rickshaw.
Okay.
So from my house, I go to the KTC bus stand.
Okay.
I keep feeding the dogs there. They all wait for me. Then after I reach there, then I have another feeding places I have there.
Okay.
I have Bombay buses there. Then Central Library, and then afterwards they only the ginger,
Yes.
and then there's the building where I go there. So there are so many dogs on the way. I have to carry a lot of food, lot of chicken, boiled. Everything is boiled now. No more. I keep everything boiled too. Then by the time I come home, it is only 10. Then I start cooking, and which I cook in the morning, which for afternoon. It's Vivanta, Miramar.
Okay. Until then, what are the biggest challenges, difficulties you face while you are feeding so many dogs?
Challenges. First, on rent, I paid. It was very difficult to pay rent. But I
In that
needed
case, like,
money.
how do you manage to feed so many dogs?
This for 10 years I struggled. Rent, finance, gas, plus food.
Yeah.
That time it was less. But after lockdown, it increased my. When I got a cycle after lockdown, I went to cycle. Since I went and spoke for again somebody else. Okay, I started doing cycling also.
Yeah.
The challenge is that even if I didn't have finance, I had to keep the work going.
No, but like, is there anyone who helps you with your finances?
I had to borrow a lot of money.
So
I
you-
keep begging money. Ask this one, ask that one. I will send messages.
Okay.
Can you give also something? But the time it was not much. I had to stress my finance plus my transport.
Okay.
Rickshaw.
Yeah.
Rickshaw was first 100 rupees.
Yeah.
Then he made 150.
Yeah.
Then 200.
Yeah.
Then 250. Then
Yeah.
300. Now it is 400 rupees. Rickshaw.
Auntie, do you want us to make an appeal through this video to help you to raise your finances or to arrange food for your dogs?
Now, after the one video, someone put the one pay.
Yeah.
And I stayed in this place.
Yeah.
I could not afford to pay rent.
Okay.
I was getting help. So after 2 years, I paid the rent of one room.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I took this room second one.
Okay.
Okay. So after this, no, after 2 months, I'm telling you, I got little rest of finance.
Okay. Then
After this, for month of May, I got some help. Bought some freezers, I stock and all. It was very stressful. Another stress was animals being accident, sick. So it's a very painful job because there are sometimes sick dogs. I don't get support to treat them.
Yeah.
By taking the shelter, the animal is dead. I sleep 12 o'clock in the night sometimes. Get up 4 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock you sleep and wake up at 4 o'clock?
No, I get up at sleep at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Sometimes 12, sometimes 11:30. It comes like that late.
Okay.
And then we get up early morning. 4, sometimes 4:30 we come. And I have to get ready to get food for the dog.
Okay.
Even if my rickshaw says, I can, one day said, there's a lot of water. I said, nothing doing. There are a lot of roads, you can come, I said.
Yeah.
And he came.
Auntie, and what can you tell us about the shelter which you are planning to open?
We'll open the shelter.
Very soon.
Very soon, I don't know when, but that's the plan.
Okay.
So I want to open a shelter for the strays. So the land also they require, but the work will take place.
And you said that you have challenged someone. Can you
I won't put the name, but
Don't
I'm
take the
saying,
name, just-
yeah. But I tell him that I will open
Yeah.
and we have to help animals because people are treating very badly,
Sure.
especially accident.
Yeah.
They go so fast. Sometimes when I'm a cycle, I have to tell the vehicle, slow down, slow down. They
Yeah.
don't care, especially the highways.
Yeah.
They go so fast, you know. Even if a dog wants to cross, they don't care. They just go hit and run. One day, just near Science Center, I lost one dog, you know.
How come?
I met an accident. Somebody took the dog to Fairy Tale.
Okay.
They said the dog will not survive and they put the dog down. What is this? No chance.
So,
It's too bad, no?
very bad.
And after somebody had taken, 2 people had taken, you know. I felt so bad. Then
Support from Goa Animal Husbandry or Veterinary Service.
nothing from them. In fact, they are not in animal shelter. They are against me.
Why is it so?
I worked there for 7 months.
Okay.
So I saw what is happening there.
Are they ill-treating animals there?
Yeah,
Okay.
the food is horrible.
What kind of food is served?
Can't eat that because I have to watch what they're doing. After cooking, they have to put water in there. So how?
To increase the quantity of the food?
Yeah. Then the treatment was half. Now this was in 2017, October. I had gone till 2018.
Yeah.
So because I was watching, I was good. When they used to give medicine, sometimes the medicine was not given, so they would get tick. It's given. Understood?
Yeah.
So because I was watching all what was they were doing, they did not like me. So they threw me out from there.
So, Auntie, do you receive any support from local community or organization? Or
Nothing from them.
nothing from them? No one around you is ready to help you?
Only when I go by cycle,
Yeah.
the people, they are not, once they are individual at home, when they see me, they will give me some money. On the way, some give 500, 1,000, like that.
Okay.
So I always save that money and I spend for the
Dogs.
dogs. Everything is for the dogs, nothing for myself.
Okay.
I don't want to this on my room. I don't have anything. I don't want. Okay. So whatever the animals now require utensils and all. So now everything increases. So whenever I see somewhere dogs, I carry food.
Yeah.
And I keep going. So whoever has given me money, I spend for the animals. And it has to be that way.
Okay. And so I have heard that you had a tough childhood. Is it true?
Hey, you all have tough childhood. I was a doctor. Then I tough childhood. You know, to work, you are treated very badly. I was age 6.
Okay.
So my mom couldn't take care of me. So she took me to work. people are very harsh to you. But there's no, when you don't focus on your problem or whatever, when you can't change it doesn't happen. One thing.
Yeah.
I have a goal.
Yeah.
And I keep doing it.
Yeah.
So this work, everyone has a purpose in life.
Yeah.
Yes or no? So this also is a purpose life. So it is not like I have a fight with public also.
Yeah.
If someone can go, I tell them, you all can throw garbage wherever you all want.
Yeah.
So when I put food for dogs, you all have a problem. So why don't fight when people throw garbage anywhere?
Sure.
So you also fight for that only, no?
Yes.
So I have a fight with people. Only those very rare. But I think everyone has overcome. But you should overcome. Because you have to look forward.
That's right.
If you keep cherishing your wound, my parents did this one did that one did, then your body gets drained up and you cannot go forward. So I am very happy. I don't have any expectation from anyone. Okay? All job work that has been entrusted to me, I'll do it as long as God someone. Now, just 3 days back, this lady has gone to the job. Having my snacks and restaurant. I was so confused to have even a cup of tea in a hotel. So I don't cook, no?
Yeah.
So I used to have one day and I used to count money.
Yeah.
Because I needed money for transport.
Yeah.
And for rickshaw.
Yeah.
So sometimes I should not pay the bus fellow. I should tell them, I'll give you next time. I don't have money now.
Yeah.
So I did bus also, no? I have cycle, I have rickshaw plus bus transport.
Yeah.
So I should tell them, I'll pay you today. I don't have money. I will pay you when I get. So when I used to get, then I would pay them 15 rupees or 30 rupees. Hotel has to count. Oh, if I have 10 rupees, if I waste 10 rupees, then I say that 10 rupees I can get for bus, no?
Yeah.
So now only I'm just I take tea in the morning. If I don't have time to make tea and bread I take. I take my tea for the bread, and as I'm traveling by rickshaw, I have that on the way. That's it. Suppose I don't have time to carry, then I will go and have in a hotel canteen bus stand. Okay, one puri bhaji, that's all. And then I come to this lady I met, and I said, thank God.
So she helps you with preparation.
No cooking, I'm training her.
Okay. Is she paid or like she's just doing it?
No. In this world, no one will do anything free for you, huh?
Okay.
Nothing free. Everybody wants everything. They ask me how much pay you get. I said, I'm not under payment here.
Yeah.
This is not how much payment I get. This is my job. He said, I'm doing it happily. Whoever has given money, I will spend on that. It's not. When you're on pay, then you calculate your time, you calculate your work.
Yeah.
You understand? And you focus only on money, how much you can get. That's it. They will not worry, about whether you're doing the work properly or how you're doing.
Yeah.
That's why I told this lady, I want the rice to be cooked well. So what I cook now, it has to be till morning.
Yes.
If any water remains, the rice will collapse and I will not be able to eat the pain for me. And my dog will go hungry. So I told her it has to be cooked well. Don't put off the stove. Chicken has to be cooked well. Yeah. That has to keep its skin. String. When it strings, the oil releases. So when the oil releases, the rice becomes better. Yeah. So it almost takes 1 hour, more than 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
So you prepare food like the whole food for one day only? One time a day?
No, I started know the morning food I took for afternoon. So that's why I did not have to buy more utensils now because that is not sufficient. And I'm planning to give it Miramar wherever I can. Yeah.
Okay, how has this experience changed you personally? Like serving so many dogs, how has it impacted your life? Does it give you happiness?
The best work. They don't have any criticism like people. They will not say, today you didn't put salt in my rice. They will be so happy, I tell you. It's a joy to do this work.
And how has it affected the life of the dogs? Like,
they wait. This lady, she took me. I said, I have so many bus stops. My passengers are waiting for me. They wait. They know my timing. You don't have to tell them. I don't put watch. You know that?
They recognize you.
With my day from far. Once only you see them, Only once. Sometimes I don't have cycles, so I call them, come. And I call them, come baby, come. So they all come and they all wait for me. And they are the most happiest creature.
And what advice would you give to others who are inspired by your work and would want to make this positive change in their own community?
So that's why I let people, whoever want to feed them, let them feed and love the dogs. They should not hate.
Are you feeding only dogs or any kind of animals?
Cats.
Cats as well.
Yes. If I get a chance or if I have now nothing, I will give cows. Sometimes I have to give them bread and all. So I'm not partiality. Even a home dog, sometimes it does speak. Near Gymkhana, there is a home dog, house dog. So he was very aggressive dog.
Yeah.
He allowed me to touch. And she says that my dog doesn't eat home food but only eats your food. And she told her daughter in London that our dog eats only that money, that lady who comes. Yeah, and so now what I do, I put lot for him. Because he only might put so that he will all day he'll be hungry, you know.
Yeah.
Till next day. So and he give it. And when so now recently near Ginger, no, on just 2 days back, I saw some dogs barking.
Okay.
Because the rain, no, some dogs don't come because the rain. So I saw 6-7 dogs there. I said, Areva, there is no dog here. So I started feeding them. They are so clever, I'll tell you. One voice of mine, no, only once is enough. Next day, I just called them, they were sitting under the car. All came running. So once is enough for them to recognize you. And when I go by cycle, no, I must just give one. Suppose the one dog I meet on the street, any dog, if I give one, if he sees me next time, he's already on his toe. Oh, good night is come. Yeah. So, it's a very nice job. But not everybody appreciates. But that doesn't mean people appreciate, I'm not good at job.
Sure.
For me, it doesn't matter what people say.
Yeah.
I focus on my job. Yeah. So come rain, come sun, 365 days, no holiday, no festivals. I don't attend anything.
And your dedication and kindness is truly inspiring. Thank you for sharing your incredible journey with us today.
Yeah.
And thank you for giving us your precious time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, listeners, for tuning into this special episode of Popcorn with Piyu. Remember, every act of kindness makes a difference. Until the next episode, take care.